Hi everyone, how are you today? I'm so excited to be sharing a special project with you all about plants. We've been learning about plants and what they need to grow. So let me ask you a question. What do plants need to grow? We talked about 5 different things that plants need to grow. Soil, water, space, air, and light. Let's take a look at these things a little closer. First, soil. That's just another word for dirt. Here, water. Living things need water. We're living things, so we need water. Plants are living things, so they need water too. Space. I don't really like being all squished up together with other people. I like to have a little bit of space, and I'm sure you do too. Plants don't really want to be all squished up. They like to have a little space as well. Air. Who doesn't like fresh air? And light. I certainly like going outside on a nice sunny day. Do you? Plants really like to get a lot of light too, especially from the sun. So now that we know what a plant needs to grow, let's grow some plants. Where do plants come from? Well, in Lois Ellert's book, Planting a Rainbow, she talks about how plants can come from seeds, tubers, and bulbs. So today I want to show you some different kinds of seeds. Take a look here on my paper. I have some different kinds of seeds. They all come from different plants. Here we have tomato, pea, and marigold seeds, peppers, onions, corn, lima bean, sunflower, and zinnia. They all look different because they come from different plants. They all are different shapes, sizes, and colors. Aren't they cool? Today we're going to be planting lima beans and sunflower seeds. I sent you some lima bean seeds and sunflower seeds in the mail. I hope you received them and you can start your planting too. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take, here are my sunflower seeds. And here are my lima bean seeds. I'm going to be planting them in a pot. I have a sunflower pot right here, and I've already labeled it so I don't forget what's in the pot. And a lima bean pot right here. So now, the first thing we said we needed was soil. I have a bag of soil here, but if you don't have a bag of soil, you can collect some soil from the earth outside. I'm going to use this cup to scoop my soil into my pot. Be careful, this can be a little messy. Maybe just a little bit more. There. Okay, so now I'm going to plant my seeds. And we know that plants like to have a little bit of space. So I'm not going to put my seeds too close together. I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to make 2 holes because I have 2 sunflower seeds. See? 1, 2. Ready? I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to plant 1 hole, 2 holes. Not too deep because we don't want our seeds to be too far down in the soil, but we want to make sure that they're going to be safe. I don't know if you can see my holes, but I tried not to make them too close together because they want space. 1 seed, 2 seeds. There. Now I'm going to cover them up with the soil so that they're nice and safe. Let's do the lima beans. 1, 2 holes, just like the sunflower seeds, because I have 1, 2 seeds. There. I'm going to cover them up, and they're all nice and safe. Okay, so now that I have my seeds in my pots, what else do we need? I gave them soil and space and plenty of fresh air here. What else? Oh, right, water. I have a squirt bottle here, just like the one in the classroom, and I'm going to water my sunflower. Let's see. Here it is. Okay. If you don't have a squirt bottle, that's okay. You can use a cup or a jar to water your seeds. Be careful, just a little bit's enough. There. You want to make sure that your soil is moist. That means a little bit wet. We don't want it to be too wet. They don't want to go swimming. Okay, so now soil, space, air, water, and, oh right, light. I'm going to take my pot and I'm going to put them in a sunny window. You could try to find a sunny place for your pots too. There. Now they're going to have all 5 things they need to grow. And every day I'm going to check and make sure they have everything they need. Using your checklist, you can see, does it still have soil? Yes. Water? You need to check and see if your soil is dry. If it's dry, it's going to need water. If it still looks moist, then you don't need to add more water. Make sure they still have lots of space. I don't think they're going to move. They have air, and if they're in that sunny window, just make sure that they're still getting enough light. I'm so excited to watch them grow. In fact, I'm going to keep track of how they grow and share it with you. You can keep track of how your plants grow by drawing in a plant journal. You can draw on a piece of paper anytime you see any changes, and maybe even write down what you're thinking. If you want, you can make your own plant journal, just getting some paper and crayons, or you can use the one I sent you in the newsletter. I also want to share with you some other plants that I have been growing in my house. In this pot, I have some tomato plants. You can see that they've been growing for quite some time. I planted tomato seeds, and this is what was growing. In this pot, I planted pepper seeds. You can see they're not the same as the tomatoes. These plants are different. Their seeds were different too. And in this pot, I planted eggplant seeds. And now you can see I'm growing an eggplant. They're not the same as tomatoes and peppers, and their seeds were different too. I'm so excited to see what the sunflower and lima beans start to look like when they start to grow. I hope you had fun planting with me today, and I hope you have a chance to plant your own seeds. Make sure you take care of them and keep track of what's happening each day. Thanks for joining me. See you again real soon.